Here we're going to evaluate the inverse sine of minus root 3 over 2. But in order to evaluate this, we need to remember the definition of inverse sine. So y is equal to the inverse sine of x. That means if you take the sine of both sides, you get the sine of y. Over here, the sine of inverse sine, x is just x, because remember from algebra, f of f inverse of x is just x, right? So these are the same thing. But our angle, y, has to be between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2 so that our function is 1 to 1. And you can go back and look at some of the videos in an earlier section if you forgot that. So let's evaluate this. So first of all, let's start out by letting y equal this expression. So let's let y equal the inverse sine of minus root 3 over 2. Okay, now I'm going to do every step. If we take the sine of both sides, we get the sine of y equals the sine of inverse sine minus root 3 over 2. But remember, like I said, f of f inverse of x is just x. Well, the sine of inverse sine minus root 3 over 2 is just minus root 3 over 2. So this simplifies to the sine of y equals minus root 3 over 2. All right, well, our angle has to be between negative 90 and positive 90. Yeah, that's what this is saying, right? Our angle is negative. All trig functions are positive in the first quadrant, so therefore our angle has to be in the fourth quadrant. So let's draw a reference triangle. Our angle is y. Let's make this angle y. And sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse. And this is the 1, 2, square root of 3 triangle. And opposite the square root of 3 is 60 degrees. But remember, because we're going down, it's a negative 60 degrees because our angle has to be between negative 90 and 90. We don't want to use this angle because that angle is like 300 degrees, and 300 is not between negative 90 and 90. We want to use negative 60, yeah? So the answer is negative 60 degrees. Now, y is negative 60. We started out by letting our expression equal y. This is equal to y. Because y is negative 60, our answer is this expression is equal to negative 60 degrees.